Come with me.
For every family occasion, there's mustard, a smooth concoction that flows down your throat like a fresh liquid. Mustard, not just for adults. I love you, son. Bring your family together with mustard. When you think of Fargo, your mind immediately goes to one thing, right? That's the movie Fargo. But little did you know, or you might have known if you're smart, that the movie Fargo doesn't really take place in Fargo. It takes place in Minnesota for a majority of it. That's not the only thing that this movie does that messes with your mind a little bit. The characters have no emotional response to anything. They see dead bodies. They don't respond. They have crime happening in their small town. They don't respond. When money's brought up, or when the TV is on, they freak out, because that's their reality.
I was a young boy that had big plans. Now I'm just another shitty old man. I don't have fun and I hate everything the world owes me, so fuck you. Glory days don't mean shit to me. I drank a six-pack of apathy. Life's a bitch and so am I. The world owes me, so fuck you.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Johnsequitur. We're going deep this episode. We're going to talk about perceived reality that TV gives us, and news, and what's real and what isn't. I would suggest, before watching this video, going and watching a video by a singer called Poppy. It's called Low Life. The video, the music and the video, in fact, another song called American Kids by her. These two things are about, like, what it is to be famous, what it is to be popular, and it really puts it in a poppy kind of light. That's why her name's Poppy. It's very upbeat, while the lyrics are very kind of tragic and sad. So check her out first. Also check out her channel, because one particular part of her channel is when she's interviewed by an android. The android asks the dumbest questions you could possibly imagine, such as, where do you draw your inspiration from? And what's your favorite sound? And what's your favorite food? These are like surface level questions that have nothing to do with her music, and she responds in the most sarcastic way you can imagine. So check those out, because that's what I'm getting at here. Do we need to have the news every day? I know some people talk about how back in the day there was only 3 news segments a day. You know, the noon, the 6, and the 11. That's still too much, though. Because let's face it, there is not news every day. Every day something major doesn't happen. Sometimes it's just small things that, fill time. And that time is filled by attractive-looking anchors, talking about things that really don't affect anybody. But you feel entertained by those things. So when you see major things happen, you're kind of distanced from them. Like, think back to when the second Iraqi war happened, and they cut in to show a bunch of bombs blowing up the desert. But what you saw was a infrared shot of explosions from far away. You weren't thinking to yourself, my God, 25 to 30 people die every time one of those things go off. You were thinking to yourselves, good, yay, explosions, war, woo! It's entertainment. If it wasn't entertainment, it wouldn't be on TV. TV is meant to stimulate you, and for the time that you're not out reacting to the world, you're absorbing. There's a book written in 1984 by a guy named Jean Baudrillard. I can't pronounce it, but the name of the book is Simulacras and Simulation. What this is about is the meshing of reality and simulation, to the point where things that are real to you are probably not actually real, and you really can't tell the difference. They meld. Another great movie that explores this idea is Videodrome, but in a way that I can't even begin to describe. That's one you got to see for yourself. What I'm getting at here is the reality we surround ourselves with. TV, internet, YouTube, you watching me. Let me ask you a question. None of you have, well, very few of you, have ever actually met me. You don't know who I am, what I do. I might have bodies back there. I don't know. I might not have any legs. Have you ever seen them? Nobody knows. Hell, I might have recorded this years ago, and I might already be dead. Who knows? There's no way of knowing. But you trust with your senses that what you're seeing is a real person doing real things. But you don't actually know that. I could very well be a robot. You don't know, but you accept your reality because it's the same stuff that's been pushed at you for so long that your reality that you're looking at is your accepted reality. Except that it is not reality. What is? I don't know. I just know that this isn't. I didn't go that far. Jeez, why don't you do some research once in a while? That was fun. I didn't even get as deep as I was hoping to get. If you liked the show, subscribe to it on YouTube and like this video. And comment down below and give me your thoughts that are probably much deeper and much more well thought out than this one was. And also, we have a podcast. By we, I don't mean just me and my multiple personalities. It's me and a bunch of co-hosts. The podcasts are Top Shelf Hockey, Just Sick, and Just Another Horror Podcast. In fact, Just Another Horror Podcast has another YouTube site. You can go check those out. We have past episodes. We have like roundtable discussions and just stuff that we did together. So check all of those out. Those will all be on iTunes under Johnsequitur. If you like this. If you don't, sorry. Bye.